everyone. Welcome back to my channel. And I'm already prepped, so let's get started. I am making a bun on my hair. And first, I'm starting with Revlon Rose Glow Illuminating Primer, which is a beautiful illuminating primer. And it moisturizes your skin at the same time, and this primer works as a strobe cream as well under your strong makeup. Now I'm using Milani Make It Last spray, and this is my lipstick, orange lipstick for color corrector for my under eye. I'm using e.l.f. cosmetic corrector palette using the green color to hide my redness. This festive season, I had got a lot of rashes. Now, with the same brush, I'm using the yellowish tone for my eyelid. With a little sponge, I am blending it. And with this powder, translucent powder, I am setting it. You know which powder I'm using. It's a banana translucent powder from Morphe. This is Kiss Beauty Color Corrector or Concealer Palette. I'm putting it under my eyes. The tone is pretty similar with my skin tone, and covering my redness again. I already covered it with the green corrector. Now I'm covering it with the concealer. Now with the puff, blend it a little bit. And it will give you a almost smooth base. Now to set it, I'm using Estee Lauder compact powder. And after this, I'll be dusting off the excess from my under eyes. And this is Ulta Beauty eyebrow shade, and I am using it for my eyebrows. So this is kind of a powder, and it comes with three different colors. So one is the eyebrow gel and the other two is the powder. So I'm combing it, and then for my eyes I'm using the purplish shade along with reddish brown color. The lightest shade I choose for the transition shade with the help of a fluffy brush. With the same brush, I'm using a little darker shade. And now with a pencil brush, I'm using the mauve color over my crease line. Go very slowly and gently with the same fluffy brush and blending it again. You can see a subtle transition on my eyelid. Now with a fingertip, I'm using the sparkly, glittery lavender shade on my eyelid. Now this is the whitish shade for highlighting my inner corner. And using the mauve glitter in the middle of my eyelid. Now with the blending brush, I'm trying to blend my eyeshadows together so that It doesn't look that it doesn't show the harsh lines. Again, with the pencil brush, I'm mixing the mauve and the black color at the outer corner of my eyelid and little bit above my crease line so that it becomes a little bit bright since I have used all the lighter shades as you can see in the closer image. And with that brush I'm trying to blend it. Now for the face I'm using Inglot Gel Liquid and Strobe Cream and MAC in the shade of warm and Morphe in shade of light. I'm mixing everything together and with the tip of my finger I am placing it all over my face. Since I'm using a medium coverage foundation along with a full coverage foundation, it's okay that if you blend it little bit later, but not too much. So if you are using a full coverage foundation, you have to apply the foundation to a particular place and then you have to quickly blend it because it will be patchy if we don't blend it at that time. So this is a foundation brush I'm using right now. With the help of this brush, I'm going to blend my foundation first. Don't drag it because if you drag it, it will show brush strokes on your face. Now quickly after this, take a dry sponge or a puff and blend it. Now I'm using Benefits Professional makeup spray or setting spray to set it, and this is Rimmel full cover HD concealer in the shade light. I'm applying it under my eyes and the areas I want to highlight. I will blend it with the same puff. After the blending I am applying the translucent powder. This is called baking. And under my eyes for doing my under eye eyeshadow makeup using the blackest shade with a pencil brush. I'm trying to draw a kajal line in my lower lash line and then blending it with the mauve shade. On both my lash lines, lower lash lines, highlighting it with the mauve color, glitter mauve, and in the inner corner I'm applying the whitish glitter so that it brights up my skin and removing the excess. At this point of time you can notice in my face that I have already a natural shadow, so on the top of which I am drawing the lines right now with Wet n Wild contour stick and blending it with the same puff. I prefer to blend my concealer, my contour, liquid contour, blush with the same puff because that puff already has some foundation and blending with that puff will give me a natural finish. As you can see, and now I am using the powder contour on the top of the liquid contour a cream contour. This is an extra layer of contour. If you need it, you can do it with an angled brush. Now for blush, I got this rose shaped blush from Amazon, which is highly pigmented. And if you want to know, do comment below. I'll link in the description about this blush, which is really pigmented and very, very, very pocket friendly. Now I'm blending it with a powder brush and setting it with e.l.f. Cosmetics setting spray. Now I'm using this beautiful highlighter which I got from Amazon. Can see with one spray it is giving me a very beautiful glow, shimmery glow on my neck, on my face. Now it's time for lip liners. This lip liner is from Mashbox in the shade Peachy Pink. So I got it like long time back. I'm not a very much fond of using lip liners, but if you want your lipstick to stay for long, use lip liners. And I'm filling it with the same lip liner. I'm using a lip primer again for the same reason because I want my lipsticks to stay. Now, this is Anastasia Beverly Hills Mauve lipstick, and this